Alright, so as you already know, Tokyo Game Show is occurring from the 15th to the 18th of September, which means now. And we're going to be seeing Sonic Frontiers there. I say going to be. We are seeing Sonic Frontiers there. And we got shit we need to talk about, as well as some things that were missed in the Tokyo Game Show trailer that we need to discuss. We'll get some interesting shit from this event. And it's not too much yet. It's not like some crazy new footage or anything like that. But there are some new screenshots and things like that. And things that we just have to discuss. So we're going to get into all this right now. But if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please make sure to subscribe. We are trying to hit 100,000 subscribers. And hopefully 7,000 subscribers before Sonic Frontiers comes out. And let me know if you like the face cam style of discussion. I know some people prefer the footage on the screen and just, you know, audio and don't want to see my ugly ass face. But, you know, I'm trying something different for now. I'll probably go back to the old style. But I just wanted to talk about this quickly and get this out fast. So they're showing the Tokyo Game Show booth. So right now it's empty. And then obviously later on they show that they closed the Frontiers booth because it was so packed. The entrance was restricted. So if you were going to go there, best have gotten there early, otherwise your shit's gonna be fucked. But anyway, we need to talk about what's going on right now. Even Sakurai was here. I translated the tweet. It says Sakurai, a game creator. It's a game creator. Creator of fucking Smash. Like, I mean, that's a pretty big deal. Said I was originally thinking of buying it because I can play Sonic a new way, but I definitely will buy it. Thank you. So he actually went to Tokyo Game Show to try out Frontiers, and I'm guessing he's enjoying it. But anyway, we got new screenshots to go through. We got quite a few things to go through. So let's start going through these here. Tails Channel said, here's some new screen grabs of Sonic Frontiers via Sega Asia's website. We can see Sonic stomping this enemy here that reminds me of that super hot VR game. And this is in the new island, the volcanic island that we don't know the name of yet. And look at the volcano. It's spewing out clouds. We're going to talk about that a bit later, but it's very interesting that the volcano is spewing out like cloudy whatever. And we got this image here. Oh, we need to talk about this, but I'll come back to that. But this is very important. You've got Sonic spin cycling on this, which doesn't look like an enemy. It looks more like a platform, but he's spin cycling on it. So I guess it's some kind of enemy. I don't know. And we've got this image here of Sonic facing against another boss. So pretty epic looking. This is obviously an Ares Island. And we've got more screenshots here. And this one, if you go back to the previous screenshot, you could see, okay, no, it's not here. No, was it that one? No, it's not that one. This is, okay, here we go. If you look at this screenshot, you can see this is in the volcanic island. You can see that little platform over there. Essentially, that is this, zoomed in. So I'm guessing Sonic could run over here. I don't know if there'll be a boss there or something. I don't know if I think there's like a loop kind of thing here. So there's a little bit of platforming-ish kind of stuff here. And then, yeah, this is the zoomed out version. And then you've got another one of Ares Island. And then we've got two more images here. So you got Sonic transforming or getting the Chaos Emeralds, getting ready to transform into Super Sonic. And then again, once again, the flying image. So yeah, let's really talk about this flying image before we talk about the island, because this is very interesting. You can see he's got some kind of flying outfit. And if you remember, like Shadow the Hedgehog, they had the Black Hawk, that little enemy that Shadow would like attack and then use it to fly in part of the level. So I'm glad they're bringing that back here. You can see they got this like mechified flight device, and then over here he's got like two dicks sticking out. Like, I mean, what else am I gonna call that? Let's be real. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the flying sections are like. Maybe just flying from one patch of the island to another. But I am a fan of this this volcanic island, because it's not just a volcanic island. It's more like a mix of like two things. Because if you think of like the standard tropes of like in general what you expect in a video game, like New Super Mario Bros. DS is pretty much the blueprint. Not to say that everyone's copying them, but these are like the standard tropes. You got the grassy area, you got desert theme, you got like the island ocean theme, you got the forest with the poisonous liquid, and you got the ice/snow theme, Rocky Mountain, sky theme, and then you got like the lava-ish volcanic theme, and then haunted as well. And then the only thing really missing is like the city theme. But aside from that, those are the most common tropes you would see in a standard platformer, right? So what we've seen with Frontiers is like they kind of mixed the lava volcanic theme with the cloud theme with the Rocky Mountain theme. So it's almost like three themes in one, which I really like that. Here's the image again. Yeah, this one. So you can see you got the little Rocky Mountain stuff, you got the cloud stuff, and then on top of that, you've got the volcanoes that are shooting out, like the white cloud stuff or smoke. I don't even know what it is, but it's that jarring mix is what makes it interesting, you know. So I'm really a fan of that. And then we got some more interesting shit going on. So they have the Switch demo of Sonic Frontiers at TGS. Now, I personally have not seen any footage of it. I just seen this image, but I really want to see how it runs. I wonder if it's going to get a stable 30 FPS. I mean, given that it's running on the same engine as Forces, it probably should, but I don't know for sure. So we'll have to find out later. But that's not what interested me the most. What interested me the most is this. If you look here, right, you look at this tweet, they've got a Steam Deck booth at Tokyo Game Show. And they got a bunch of Steam Decks there, like, they really mapped it out really beautifully. But it turns out that Frontiers is going to be coming to the Steam Deck. Now, the Steam Deck is basically a PC, so if it's a PC game, technically you should be able to try it on the Steam Deck. But the fact that they've put it there means it's probably going to be deck verified. And Sonic Origins was deck verified, which means that it's guaranteed to work. And yeah, I played Origins on the Steam Deck, it worked fine. I even installed the Michael Jackson music mod on it and it worked. But the fact that Frontiers is going to be deck verified, that means that in handheld form, we could be getting 60 FPS Frontiers, because the Switch is obviously not going to get 60 FPS, let's be real. But the Steam Deck could be powerful enough to get it, because if you look at Forces running on the Steam Deck, which is the same engine as Frontiers, you can see here, if you run it at the maximum resolution of the Steam Deck with high settings, it is getting 60 FPS. And you might be thinking, well, Forces is graphically inferior to Frontiers, even if it's on the same engine. And yes, that's true, but if you pay close attention, see, the GPU is only being run at 80% capacity here, and the CPU is only at 20%, which means there is extra headroom. So even here, the GPU is dropped down to 47%, 53%. So it's like, there is still headroom left compared to, like, you know, the maximum, which means there is a good chance that Frontiers would be able to still hit 60 FPS on the Steam Deck. Remember, this is at high settings, so even if you couldn't get it at high settings 60 FPS, maybe turn down a few settings, you could get silky smooth Frontiers on the go. And that is pretty amazing as someone who has a Steam Deck, because I mean, as much as I have a Switch OLED, then I would love to be able to just play it with the beautiful OLED screen. If there's a way to play it on 60 FPS on the go, then I'm not going to play it on the Switch, just keep it real. So the fact that we could be getting 60 FPS Frontiers on the Steam Deck, to me, that's pretty amazing. I can't wait to see that. We got this channel here that's been covering the Tokyo Game Show event. They got a few clips of Frontiers, but it's nothing crazy. I mean, it's close up footage, so the quality is pretty high, like some of the highest we've seen for the demo, but it's nothing that we wouldn't have seen at Gamescom. It's nothing new. They have been posting Steam Deck footage, but for other games, I'm really hoping that they get footage of the Steam Deck version of the game, and maybe even the Switch version of the game. I don't even know if there's a Steam Deck demo available at the event or not, but I really hope there is, and we see some footage of it so we can see how it runs. But definitely we need to see the Switch version of the game. But yeah, we see some platforming here, and yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the first island, what we were seeing from the previous demo. Nothing too crazy. We got another one here. Yeah, defeating some enemies. Let's see what else is there. Yeah, so these are like smaller enemies that you can just mash the homing attack or whatever. You got the rail grinding. There's a little bit of like rails and like jumping into hoops and stuff like that. Homing attacks, stuff like that. I'm still not fully sold on the platforming, to be honest. Like, honestly, like, that's like really holding the game back for me, because I think just the feeling of exploring the open world is gonna be fun. The combat looks fun. I mean, cyberspace is cyberspace, I guess, but I would have liked to see a bit more intricate platforming and challenge from that. I feel like the most challenging thing so far is probably gonna be the combat. Like, that's the only thing that I'm certain will have some oomph to it. But I mean, the game still looks fun at the end of the day. Is it gonna be in my top 10 Sonic games? No, but like, it's not bad, and I could confidently say it's not bad, because like with Forces, I couldn't confidently say anything like that. I was like, Forces, we know this is gonna be better than Forces. I don't think anyone thinks Forces is gonna be better than this, so at least it's past that. You know, whether it passes the other meta era games like Lost World and Colors, I don't know. I mean, we'll pass Rise of the Lyric, obviously. We'll see about Colors and Lost World. It's not passing Gens for me. Gens is too consistent in quality. Obviously, this has more content, but, you know, I guess what matters more to you? A 3-hour game that's like an 8 out of 10, or a 20-hour game that's like a 7 out of 10? I don't know. I mean, that's up to you to decide personally, but, like, we'll see what happens at the end of the day. I'm going to be playing this game, and Well, actually, a week from now, I should be playing the game, yeah, because EGX is next week. So, we'll be able to see what it's like, and hopefully it is lit. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Frontiers so far. If we get Switch demo footage or Steam Deck demo footage, I'm definitely going to have to cover that. Until then, we wait for more information. And of course, a big shout out to all my channel members. If you want to become a channel member, click the join button next to the subscribe button. And of course, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Make sure to check out the non-Sonic channel. The link will be in the description. And let me refresh that actually, because yeah, the God of War stream is up now. But yeah, that's all I have to say right now. So, Premy out.